Hey there, welcome to Syndication U, where we make learning simple. Want to own a skyscraper without millions? Let's talk syndication. Today we'll discover what syndication is and why it's awesome. But first, a disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. Always consult professionals before investing. So, what's syndication? Imagine you and your friends want a giant ice cream sundae, but it's too expensive for one person. You each chip in a little money, buy the sundae, and share the yummy scoops. Syndication is like that, but for big investments like buildings, businesses, or even movies. In syndication, a group of people pool their money to buy something huge that one person couldn't afford alone. Everyone shares the costs, risks, and, best part, the profits. It's teamwork for wealth. For example, let's say a cool apartment building costs $1 million. You put in $10,000, your friends add more, and together, you own it. The rent from tenants becomes your profit, and you didn't need to be a millionaire. Why is syndication so great? First, it's accessible. You don't need tons of cash. Some deals start at just $5,000, letting everyday folks invest in big opportunities. Second, it lowers risk. When you pool money, you share the ups and downs. If something goes wrong, like a leaky roof, you're not alone. You've got a team. Plus, experts often lead the deal, so you're not guessing. Third, it's passive income. Once you invest, someone else, like a pro called a syndicator, handles the hard stuff, like fixing that roof or collecting rent. You just enjoy the profits, like getting ice cream without scooping it. Getting ready to scroll past this video because you don't have money to invest? Stop. The syndicator pro could be you. We'll cover that later in the series. Now let's see syndication in action. Picture a group of 10 friends. They each put in $10,000 to buy a $100,000 office building. A syndicator finds the deal, checks it's solid, and manages it. The building earns $12,000 a year in rent. After expenses, let's say $10,000 profit is left. That's split among the friends, so each might get $1,000 a year. Not bad for a $10,000 investment, and they didn't lift a finger. That's syndication magic. Syndication isn't just for real estate. You can syndicate startups, films, or even energy projects. It's about working together to grab big opportunities. So that's syndication, a way to build wealth by teaming up. At Syndication U, we'll show you how it works step by step, with tips to stay safe and smart. Ready to dive deeper? Watch our next video on syndication terminology and subscribe to join the journey. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. Let's build wealth together. See you next time.